Now if it's a party, you know I slide.
Yes, sir! Home team, home team!
It's a party, you know I slide.
Blackberry Lorette.
Bitch, I'm elevator.
That guy right there with the move, like Jagger. It's the big dog, big ain't.
What's happening, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. It's Thursday, shouting.
Red ball. And right up underneath us is Big Will, the Georgia Reaper. Say he bringing back Big Willis down. What's happening with your Will?
You already know. ATL for sure. You don't like it, hit that transport portal, you hope.
That way.
And I am Blackberry Lorette. That's Blackberry. No C, just the K. And this is the Rex Pit. Appreciate y'all for joining us. It's a very special night. Why? Because it's scheduled release night.
That part.
And we get the distinct honor of breaking the 2023 schedule to all our Atlanta Falcon fans. And trust me, it's not something that we take lightly, is it?
Oh no. Oh no. We take this to heart.
We take it to heart, baby. So what we're going to have for y'all tonight, we're going to talk about some money. Okay? With the Falcons, talk about some money. We're going to talk about some money advantages that the Falcons have put themselves in, some positions they put themselves in to be ahead of the game cap-wise for seasons to come. And then, of course, when the full release of the schedule has been released by the NFL, we know there's been some leaks. Yes, we know. We know it's some leaks that got leaked out by some weeks 1 and some week 2s. We know. Before everybody get in the comment section, oh, we already know who we playing. We want. Oh, okay. All right.
We talking about the whole thing.
We talking about the whole release. We talking about the whole schedule, the whole shebang. Okay. So once that happens, we're gonna react to that, and then we're gonna go over some most intriguing matchups that myself and the panel are going to be interested in seeing in this year's NFL 2023 season. It ain't just got to be the Falcons. Hey, we talking about the NFL today, okay? Because of schedule release, we going to look at some of everybody or what they got going on in they respective schedules, how we match up with ours, and then we just going to talk football, y'all. That's how we're going to do it tonight, okay? So, that being said, I'm going to throw a curveball. And it's going to smack and right in the head. Bye-bye.
Damn. Hey, man. I ain't got no fight until high school. Come on.
And hit him with that Manscaped promo. Let me see what you got.
Oh, shit. Oh, come on, dude. No. You ain't gonna do that.
Let me see what you got.
I ain't got it like that. But I can't live up to that type of hype. I stay in my lane. You already. I can't do it like Coach.
Like Coach and Night
and I can't live up to that.
I feel
Go
you.
ahead, hit him up, Will.
I feel you. Want to take a crack at it, Will?
This show here was brought to you by Manscaped. Tell them AFN sent you. That's all I can say.
That's it, baby. Rest of it, you can read the screen. Go to the website, put that promo code AFN into the promo code section, bar, whatever it is they got on there for you. Put AFN in there, and you're going to get 20% off and free shipping. And everybody likes something free. I know I do. Unless when you get a little older and it's punani. Might want to stay away from the free punani. Just saying. Just saying. When you're young and it's free and it's young with you, then you know you batting 1,000. But you get up in our age and it's free, you might want to stay away from that punani. Okay? All right.
One thing. Second thoughts.
Might be talking lethal weapon punani, and I ain't talking about the good kind of lethal neither. No. But anyways, what I will give Ant, and I know he's comfortable with doing, is doing a little roll call so we can shout out all our loyal compadres and compadres and see how everybody's doing tonight. Check them out, Ant.
Joseph Thornton, what's going on? William Amy, what's happening?
What happened, Will?
ATL Leo, what's going on? JB, what's happening? Brian Peoples, Bubble Gump, J Diaz, Michael Walker. Not that Michael Walker.
Not number 3.
No. Nathan Floyd, what's happening? King Trey Way. D. Coleman. What's happening, homie?
D. Coleman said she might have that showtime.
See? All right, let's see. D. Sloan, what's happening?
What's going on, D?
Lil Quan. Terry Lloyd. Come on, don't start. OG Big Sam. OG Triple.
OG Triple. Gonna see how long you stay out on that post tonight, OG. We're gonna see how long you out on that post.
Last but not least, Sonia Howell. What's going on?
Miss Sonia. What's going on with you, guys? We appreciate y'all coming in and joining us. It's gonna be an eventful night. So without any further delay, let's go ahead and get into something that was brought forth by the one and only, the sixth man, K Styles. Brought forth to us by the sixth man, K Styles. An interesting topic that I'm gonna go into a little bit, break down a little bit for y'all. The next time you all hear from K Styles, I'm pretty sure he'll elaborate on it further. But I'm pretty much just gonna give you the O's and the ones, the black and the white. Okay, so there's been a lot of chatter around our first round pick, Bijan Robinson. Okay, and for a lot of the fan base, some people didn't understand the move because it was like, well, how does this make sense? How have we been able to spend so much money in free agency this season? We brought back guys, re-signed guys, and we take a running back in the top 10. The money. Well, how did money end up? And then you look at past drafts, and the last 2 drafts prior, we got a wide receiver in Drake London, Season before, you got a tight end in Kyle Pitts. Okay. Now, if we're talking money in the aspect of who do you pay first? OG, what's up with you, bro? Oh,
What to do?
We
What to
got
do?
OG Sammy Sam in the building. In the building.
Triple.
hello?
What to do? What to do? What's happening?
Guys, beat the sound. This sound. Nah, buddy. Nah, buddy.
What?
Ain't like that, buddy. That's Sammy Sam. Y'all don't. If you ain't from Atlanta, you don't know what that is. So
Right.
Don't worry. So look.
What's happening, man? What's happening, man?
Well, right now I'm gonna break down some financials. We're gonna get into some finance. We're gonna crack open the checkbook, and we're gonna do some ones and some twos for the fan base tonight, and give people a little bit of a perspective on how the money could work in the future with these draft picks that we've done these past 3 seasons. So
Right.
we didn't go get the big money positions, right? We didn't go get a left tackle. We didn't go get a quarterback in the first round. We didn't go get a left tackle in the first round. Top 10. Okay? So
Mm-hmm.
those on offense, those are the big money positions. Now, something we did it position-wise last season, we did get a wide receiver, and a lot of people, and in some cases, wide receivers can be the big money. They can be the big money position depending on the situation for that team. But of course, for us, it's not because we're a run first team. We're not going to, we ain't gonna be slinging the ball all up and down the field, 40, 50 times a game. So, wide receiver pick for us, contract live, people are like I don't know, Buffalo Bills or a Cincinnati Bengals team where the wide receiver is relied on heavily in the passing game. So Drake London is going to do a whole lot of blocking. He's going to be paid like a blocking wide receiver would get paid, like a third down receiver, like a possession receiver would get paid. Even though we would be getting wide receiver 1 production from him. Same thing with Kyle Pitts. Tight ends don't cost as much as wide receivers, typically. But you'll still get the wide receiver / tight end production from a Kyle Pitts. But you still got him as a tight end. So whatever the average tight end is getting paid, whatever the average wide receiver is getting paid. See, this when we get out of what's the market set at for the position? This is out of that context. We're no longer in that context, right? Because for us, it's not about what the market is set at. For us, it's what the average is. So you got bottom of the list guys, contracts. You got guys that do their job, which is what we would fall in at. What's the average? And then there's the set the market bar, right? This is what we're doing consistently across the board for the past 3 drafts. If people pay close attention, these contracts are going to work themselves out. Well, when it's time to pay a guy, it won't be a hard decision on what he should get paid, regardless of his production, because of the position / draft position. So let's say 2 years from now, Kyle Pitts is saying, hey, I've been balling. It's time for me to get paid. Highest paid tight end in the league at that time could possibly be somebody like it could probably still be Travis Kelce, but it might be like a Darren Waller or something like that. But whatever the case is, we would be able to negotiate easier with a Kyle Pitts because it's like, Kyle, you want Travis Kelce money, but you don't do Travis Kelce numbers because that's what we don't need you to do that. What you've been doing is what we need you to do. So you've been, we're comfortable with paying you a little bit above the average if you're willing to accept it. And then they can go behind that and look at a Bijan Robinson, top 10 pick, running back. If he balls out, of course, he going to want to set the market. If he wants to set the market, we go back and we look at production. Well, you've been giving us wide receiver play. You've been giving us running back play. The money don't have to work itself out to well. This is what running backs are getting. This is what wide receivers are getting. Is what is the average for the position. Somebody's going to play well enough where they're going to say, I want the bar set. I want to set the bar. If that happens. Now, the whole thing is what we've been saying is they've been getting guys in here that's going to be team players. They're going to understand the mission. What's something that you always say, OG? They understand the mission.
Yep.
If these guys are those guys, they're going to be comfortable with getting the league average or slightly more instead of setting the bar. Because Arthur Smith and Terry Fontenot have gone and did the due diligence of not going big in the with the big positions. No big quarterback contract, no big left tackle contracts. If these guys ball out, it is what it is. But it's never gonna come down to like I'm gonna use this for an example, and y'all might not like it. But the John Collins situation with the Hawks. He balled for a series. We were kind of like, we don't know before then, but he balled his ass off in a playoff series, in a few playoff series. Felt like he earned his money, but he went downhill. And even at contract time, it was, do we pay a John Collins this kind of money? Is he worth it? It shouldn't have had even been a question. But the fact that it was, we don't want that situation with the Falcons where, well, here goes our first round draft pick, running back. Do we pay him and still pay Kyle Pitts what he wants? You ain't got to worry about that because Kyle Pitts is a tight end. You ain't got to worry about that because Drake London is a possession wide receiver. We're not going to be throwing the ball 40, 50 times a game. So if he has over 1,000 yards, it's going to be because he worked his ass off to get it yards after catch most of it. So with that being said, contractually, the Falcons are diabolically planning to stay in cap comfortable positions for years to come. I'm going to get your take on this, OG, then we'll go to you, Will. OG.
Yep.
Give me your take on all that.
Well, that's the genius behind catching Ritter in the third round. That's the you don't deal with astronomical numbers as far as a paycheck goes in that position. When it gonna come time, you know what I'm saying, to re-up on him. I myself just recently learned the financial ramifications of the draft positions.
Mm-hmm. Yep, me
and
too.
and the pay scale and understanding it. You won't see Atlanta in no way, shape, form, or fashion going that those positions in those rounds. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Um, Even with being coming into getting this new money.
Right.
Just like I said before, they've shown the blueprint of how they're going to be operating. They've shown it. You're going they go and find good team value. In lower, especially the draft, but in free agency as well.
In free agency, undrafted pool.
Yes, you want to talk about somebody that knows how to go find things, especially in that undrafted free agency pool. Man, man, you know what I'm saying? They kind of sort of like my mindset. Why in the hell would what I'm saying? I go to the Gucci store when I can go to Goodwill and find what I need.
Right.
Bruh, say that
You
again.
know, what I'm saying? Why go to Macy's? You know what I'm saying? When I can go Goodwill, Big Lots, and find what I need. You know, I mean, give an example. Look at the Rams.
Hmm.
Look at Jacksonville. They're having to mortgage everything because they said fuck them picks. Made all them deals, you know what I'm saying, and got rid of all that draft capital. Now you got to trade people. Now you got to cut folks. Now you got to reconstruct contracts and things of that nature. Nah, bruh. The monopoly, I'm sorry, of what we're doing is old school. You know what I'm saying? We're handling things, what I'm saying, sort of like before, what I'm saying, free agency came into the picture back in 96, and then, we did what? Two substantial contracts in free agency. Everything else was bargain shopping. Goodwill, Target, what I'm saying, Circle K,
Right.
what I mean, Marathon, Citgo, you know, and if you perform, we'll give you a Macy's deal, a Lenox Mall deal,
Yeah.
but you got to earn it. You got to earn it. And everything that we brought in here understands the mission. You play good, you get paid good. You don't, well, it'll be a pink piece of paper. Thanks for your service. We'll holler at you.
Right. And also, before I get to you, Will, with that understanding the mission, keeping it real with them and telling them, hey, even if you ball out, depending on their position, like if we talking Bijan Robinson, now we talking Drake London, now we talking Kyle Pitts, probably even down the road. Even if you ball out, contract time come, know that we are a team that is about developing talent. So if we see areas, if we see players available that's coming out the draft, if we see players available from other teams that are costless, that we feel like we can develop into giving us the production that we need, you may not be a Falcon when it's time to get paid, but we're going to make sure you ball out and you
Mm-hmm.
will get paid somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Audition.
that's not getting married to players. It's a tough pill for some fans to swallow, but that's what it is. Big Will, Give me your take on that, bro.
Yes, sir. Like I've been saying, man, they bringing in depth and competition, bro. That's what they doing, bro. You gonna have to earn your way on that field. That's been Arthur Smith since he got here, bro. You know what I'm saying? And what we got to think about is what this man be doing. I mean, what they be thinking when they drafting or they bringing free agents in here. You feel what I'm saying? They thinking about their money value too. He just cleaned up the book. He had 3 players taking up 40% of the like 50% of the payment. You know what I'm saying? And 3 players. He got them out the book so we can have, you know what I'm saying, so we can have money to spread around the team.
Right.
When they first came in, they said ain't one player gonna make this team. They said that off the rip. Not one player gonna make this team. It's gonna be a team thing. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I told you when it happened. You know what I'm saying? When shit got, I was able to get some part.
Sam, mute your mic, but yeah, like it gonna be competition, bro. Gonna be competition, man.
Yeah. Give me your take on that, Big Ant.
Well, to piggyback off what Will saying, man, like we have no heroes on this team, so we're not going to pay you like a hero. We're going to pay you like a teammate. It's going to be
I like that.
even kick all the way across the board. We are a complete team. We don't need any Batmans.
We need a T-shirt, Ant. We need a T-shirt. We ain't paying you like no hero. We pay you like a teammate. We need a T-shirt, boy.
We need a T-shirt.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, man, like, because I played this game before, so I know. I may not have played it, in college or professionally, but I played it in high school and park ball, and so I understand team concept. You have to take yourself out the equation. It's all about the team, and once you do that, coming from higher up, that it's easier for them to evaluate the talent that we have. I mean, do we want to really go back to what we just got out of this year? I mean, we've been cap strong for years, not just not just 1 or 2 years. Years. I'm not trying to go back into that that dark hole no more, where we can look, we can window shop at all the free agents, but we can't buy nothing. Who wants to do that? How you gonna win like that?
It's tough.
Yeah, my bad, people.
You good? Because even though you are a development type organization, you need free agency. There's gonna be situations where there's holes that need to be filled, and you need a veteran presence in that field to fill that void, to fill that gap. At least for the meantime. So you're gonna have to be able to pay somebody. And not only that, it's attractive to players, right? Because professional athletes are smarter than people think. People don't give professional athletes a whole lot of credit for being smart. They think I go catch, I go run, I just won't play football, coach. They think that's what football players are. Football players are smart. They understand money. First of all, you gotta have an understanding of money, especially today. Forget about the football part. Forget about the professional athlete part. If you don't understand money as a grown person, you're gonna be in trouble today. Cost of living is too goddamn high. for you not to understand your money. So it's attractive to players when you can tell them, hey, don't worry about getting paid. We can offer you what you want, or we can make you a good offer, get you in here, you ball out. Maybe we put another year or two on you, give you another year or two extension, and you help us develop this young guy that we got our eye on coming into the draft next year. These things are attractive to players, bro. It attracts good players. Players that are good, it attracts them.
Hey, they already talking about it. You got Muhammad Sanu already talking about, man, I love to come play with the Falcons. Somebody get worked out with Desmond Ridley and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, real recognize real, bro. That always been a street code. It's a code in the NFL too. Real recognize real, bro.
The word got out pretty quick. If you looking for the bag, this ain't where you need to come, because we ain't passing out checks like that. We got a set mission. And if you understood, if anybody, you could tell a lot of people were not listening to the narrative of the players that were coming in here. One, wanting to be coached well. Two, it's about the game. Three, there's a mission. Every last one of them guys was singing that same thing. And then once they put their John Hancock on that paper, you ain't hear nothing else. The coach and the GM was doing all the talking. Pay attention, man. Pay attention.
This right here. This what we talking about right here. Buying Jordan, but you can't pay your light bill or your phone bill. Come on, bro.
Buying that expensive car and staying in an apartment. You know what I'm saying? You already know how it go, bro. You been in
priorities, bro.
You been in the hood, nigga. Got that nigga around. They got no six-digit car. He can't even afford a house. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go.
Right. Then you had a guy like Calais Campbell who has made money in this league. Have played in playoffs in this league. That was another thing, with free agency. A lot of the guys that we signed all had playoff experience. Some had Super Bowl experience. Okay, along with understand, all right, I'm gonna get you. The coins are not gonna be all that, grand. But at the end, we get to that light at the end of the tunnel, we'll be able to do something down the road. You know what I'm saying? And you got a guy like Calais Campbell, like I said, done made money in this league, and it was like, man, I'm here to get violent and play behind the run game. Everybody else is in out here on social media trying to get the bag under false pretenses, looking for a fat check. You know what I'm saying? You want to get paid or you want to win?
Want to get paid or you want to win? And see, the good thing to remind them is you're going to be a part of the 2 to 3% club.
Right.
Regardless of what kind of contract you sign, you're going to be in the 2 and 3% club. So you're going to be rich. Don't forget that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm terrified. No, I'm saying I'm Rich McKay. We all in the room with a prospect, and I'm telling them, I'm like, hey, over here, we about putting in the work. That's what we about over here, putting in the work. You're going to get paid to come play for us, but you're going to get paid what we think you're worth. We haven't seen what you can do for us yet. We have an idea, but we haven't seen what you can do for us yet. But you come put in that work like your teammates gonna be doing, like your coaching staff gonna be doing. You come put in that work, you'll get paid some more money when the time comes. If we feel like you're a good fit for us moving forward. Now, see, a guy like Calais Campbell hears that, and he thinks, hey, I'm all about putting in that work. A guy like David Onyemata hears that, he say, hey, I'm all about putting in that work. I'm all about that. Because at the end of the day, it's the competitive spirit in an athlete will show itself if you can show them their work. And that's what this regime is all about over here with the Falcons, baby. That's what we all about over here. Now, we're going to let K Styles recoup y'all on that topic, because that was something that he brought forth to us, and I'm pretty sure he going to want to elaborate on that later. But what we're going to do right now is I'm going to ask the panel a question, and I want everybody to give me their honest opinion, okay? And the reason why I'm saying give me your honest opinion, because even for me, I was when I asked myself this question, I was like, damn, boy, you know what you want to say, but what you know what your heart telling you, but what your brain telling, what your head telling you. So I'm gonna start with Ant. I'm gonna start with you, Ant.
I know where you're going.
Oh, do you? You know where I'm going?
I don't know.
All right. So it was, I don't know what time it was, but it was a Monday. And we signed a guy named Jesse Bates. Called everybody off guard. Nobody seen it coming. His name circulated around us throughout the family, all the possibilities, opportunities. But we never really saw it coming, did we?
Good. Yeah, I did, because they were running around Atlanta partying too much. They were celebrating. I knew. I saw it. You don't run around. You don't run around the A in the Buckhead Party District partying like that unless something good doesn't happen.
The subtle hints were there. But for it to happen, is like it happened. Like soon as that clock hit zero at the gate, it was like that clockwork. Signing. Big Ant. With the additions on this defense, is this a top 10 defense this season?
God damn it. I'm gonna say if we not top 12 at least, I'm gonna put it like this: with the depth that we have, front seven and in the back, with our cornerback, safeties, free safeties, all that, we have the ability top 12. If not top 10. Because this is going to be the determining factor. Can we stop the run? One. And can we get pressure up the middle? Well, we've been lacking that for years.
I ain't saying don't get it to him. Chopping at the bit for it. Is this a top 10 defense? Top 5. You say it's top 5. You talking, Sam? I got you. Go unmute yourself.
Oh shit.
There you go.
What?
There it is.
outside of y'all know I've been amped on the Scotty Miller signing on the other side of the board. But on the defensive side, okay, Jesse Bates goes without saying. I think the biggest signing on the defense was getting Caden Ellis from the Saints.
I agree. Yes.
They got bruh. And you know him and Grady gonna be on the same side of the line. That's a problem. That's gonna be a problem. Okay, if we give up over 1,500 yards on the ground this season, it will surprise me. It'll be a shock. It'll be a big shock if we give up more than 1,500 yards on the ground. It'll be a big shock with them bodies on that front, with what we've accumulated and all the pieces on this, especially Taquan. Taquan come back with no setbacks, and they did say a week ago that his rehab is on schedule. Okay, and he come back with no setbacks. This front dude, I don't see nobody running on us. We turn teams in one-dimensional. I said it a few days ago. We had 4 defensive touchdowns, bro. I say we double that number. We playing playoff games at the crib. We playing playoff games at the crib. You know, and that between that and our third down defensive third down percentage gets up somewhere between 50, 55, and 60%. Bro, we gonna be playing playoff games at the crib.
At the crib. In the backyard.
Right at the bins. At the bins, standing on folks' forehead.
Jumping on folks.
Look, man.
Jumping on folks' hood.
You got to understand something, okay? What people are failing to understand and see with their, short-mindedness and disrespect, you know what I'm saying? This run game is as good as it was last season. I think it's going to be just that much better. I think our time of possession, which was top 10 last year, is going to get better. Which means a lot of times our defense is going to be sitting on the sideline, breathing, chilling, drinking Gatorade, and eating hot dogs.
Fresh.
Fresh. And look, Arthur Smith in his sleep can call plays and put up 25 points a game. All right, let's just keep it a buck. That defense, we hold teams to 14 to 17 points. Bruh, I got a nice big old barrel back here. I'm gonna have full of crow gumbo and crow shit pie. Calling folks to come on up, all y'all. Yeah, come on up here. Come on up here and savor it. Chew it. Yeah. Yes. It's gonna be disrespectfully humble for a lot of folk running around the gap. Bruh, we got a seasoned veteran, another one to add to go with Grady. Okay, and Calais Campbell. This man said with a smile on his face, the coach told me he wanted to have a Violet. I could do Violet. Behind this run game. I could do Violet. I could do that real good. I don't think they understand. All these folks, national media and stuff, putting all this bulletin board material. There are some chips on some shoulders at Flowery Branch.
Oh yeah.
There are some angry individuals in Flowery Branch that are smiling at y'all. Y'all don't even get it, man. Y'all don't even get it. the personnel on the defensive side of the ball. You know, I haven't. The last time I saw front office activity like this, and I'm not talking about on our team because this is a first.
Right, yo.
This season was a first. I've seen front office championship activity, you know, like this in San Francisco, you know, Dallas, Green Bay, Philly, New England. You know what I'm saying? This that kind of action is going on this offseason. Now, you know, I watched for close to a decade Terry Fontenot work miracles in New Orleans with their cap. And to sit here and watch firsthand, have a front row seat, him doing the exact same thing here, and had the utmost discipline in free agency and worked. Top five.
Top five.
Top five. Top five. You know, I'm standing on it.
Well,
I'm standing on
Sam standing on that top five. Will, what you standing on? Rank this.
You know what, OG? I'm gonna do you one better. Right now, I'm gonna say top 5 offense, top 5 defense. Mark my words. Top 5 offense, top 5 defense.
I like the sound of it.
Hot
take right there.
Bro,
I like that.
When you can count off 8 weapons before you even get to the run game, I'm there with you.
They can't double nobody. Bro. Who are you doubling on this offense? Who? You can't double nobody, bro. We was top 15 last year, and we didn't have a quarterback that can throw the ball. We was top 15. Who are you finna stop? Now we got a quarterback that can throw the ball and he's willing to throw the ball.
Right.
Who you finna stop when we got defensive linemen rotating like NASCAR? Who you finna stop? Man, look here, man.
Top 5 offense and defense.
Don't mess around and let number 3 get it together. Don't mess around and let number 3 get it together now. Let somebody talk some sense into number 3.
Is somebody else with the number 3?
Man, we already know who we talking about with number 3.
You ain't talking about Michael Walker with his lost ass.
It must be somebody else. He must have switched numbers with somebody like everybody else on the damn team been doing. He switched numbers with somebody else.
Not him downstairs.
I know you're not talking about Mr. I can't find a defensive play to save my life, Walker. I know you're not talking.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about, look at interception in the face and go the other direction, Michael Walker.
Talking about him.
That's what I'm saying. Let him
That's
get
who
it
you
together.
talking about right here, Sam.
Talking about Mr. In the Dog. Mr. In the Dog.
Mr. Always last man to the point of attack, Walker. Mr. Last man to the point of attack, Walker. That's who you talking about.
Mr. Slide, baby.
That's it, OG.
Baby.
That's it, OG.
1, 2.
Hey, Mr. Hide and Seek himself. Red light, green light. Yeah. Dr. Seuss.
That's Slide,
Green
baby.
eggs and
That's
ham.
Slide,
I'm talking
baby.
about him.
Look, if this defensive staff turns him into something, I'll be the first one to go live and give this man his flowers. But right now, he's 6 feet under as far as I'm concerned.
I'll be on there with
you. Yeah, I'll be on there too, but yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
He's 6 feet under.
That's the
Because I saw 8 games last season where, bro, if I'd have been anywhere near him, I'd put, but it blew noodles out his head.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying right now, fellas. Though, if they able to turn number 3 into Mikael Walker, oh my God.
Well,
All right.
I know it's a big if, but I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm gonna say this about number 3. If
Take the wheel, Jesus. Take the wheel, Jesus.
I'm sorry, man. That okay. Abilities wise for rushing the passer, we know he has the ability to do it. If his assignment is go get quarterback, we know he has the ability to be able to pressure the quarterback at least. We know this. It ain't about his ability. It's about this and these. That's what it's about. This and these. I ain't seen now one from Michael Walker.
You need some cojones.
He
Look,
needs some Kosaba. He needs some Kosaba melons. Okay,
that man need a GPS to find a defensive play.
so it's up here with Michael Walker. It's in here with Michael Walker, and it's grow some damn nuts, young fella.
Bruh.
That's what it is with Michael Walker. Scared of contact, lost on plays, and scared to fill gaps. That's this, and these. And he ain't been showing none of that.
Hey, but look here. This is what I'm confused about, Black Bear. The young nigga was not soft in college. That's what I'm confused about. Where did it go? Where did it go? I watched film on this dude. This boy rushed that hole.
The
Where
NFL
did it
stands for
go?
not for long when you walking around lost.
You know what I'm saying? He got the
Thank you,
potential.
Will.
It's a grown man thing when you playing linebacker in the NFL, bro. It's a
That's what it
grown
is.
man thing.
I know that.
It's night and day with college and professional. It's night and day. You can be the superstar of the NCAA football circuit and get to the next level and become a shell of yourself and get humbled real quick. And you want to know when a lot of them get humbled? It ain't even the first game they get humbled. They humble their ass in camp. Because the OGs in the game, they make it a point. Let's see if you all about that hype, young fella. Let's see if you really about this life, this NFL life. Let's see if you really about it. It's a reason why they select the practices that are filmed for the public to see. It's a reason for that.
Right.
Because the shit you don't see when it's time to bleed, when you ain't just sweating no more, but now it's time to bleed. It's time to see some blood.
Yeah.
That ain't on tape.
And
that ain't on film.
That's why I like this regime. They gonna weed out the ones who can't stand. They gonna weed them boys out. If you ain't willing to come out here and put your all out here, we don't need you on this team. You seen how fast Julio got up out of here when they said he got to practice. When they said you got to practice, boy. Oh no, I can't deal with that. He got up out of here quick. Calvin Ridley, you got to go over the middle sometime.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna comment on Coward 18.
So you know what I'm saying? That boy had to go find himself.
He ain't had to go find nothing. He was running from his bookie.
No. I'm talking about when that boy had to go find himself when he got suspended for that year. He had to go find out do he really want to play football for real.
Yeah, he ain't gonna get his mind
That
right.
boy had to go find out that he really want to play this game for real, boy.
But check this out. Let me go back to this defense and on where I think they should be in this season's ranking as far as defenses go. And I've been saying that on paper, it would be underachieving if this defense wasn't at least top 12, at the bare minimum, top 12 defense. On paper, you are underachieving if you're anything less than top 12. But then I said, but Darren, think about it. Think about it, Blackberry. What is it? What is this team? What is this defense really gonna look like for real? Be real with yourself. And I had to be real with myself. And I had to say it's not a top 12 defense. It's not. It's a top 5 defense, bitch. Look at what we got.
Say it again. I don't think they heard you in the back, boy. I don't think
Top
they heard
5, bitch. Top 5. This is a top 5 defense. This is what I'm looking at. Cornerstones of the defense. Grady Jarrett, AJ Terrell, Jesse Bates. That's your lineman, your safety, and your corner. We got a young buck up and coming in Troy Anderson, who we all can agree is going to be.
I was just about to say, don't forget about Terminator now. Don't forget Terminator.
Yep, I'm getting there. But we got our cornerstone. Every elite defense has 3 cornerstones at these levels: defensive line, safety core, cornerback group. Gotta have those cornerstones there. Gotta have a solid number one. A number one that can take. He can take a whole side of the field away, or he can take a whole play away. Whichever you ask him to do. If he need to take away the number one receiver, he can. If he need to take away half of the field, he can. Then you got your safety. You got to have a safety that can do everything. He can come up on the line. He can play free. And he can call plays.
Well, remember Blackberry, who was the first name that Mr. Nelson called when he got off the plane?
First name he called? Who was the first name he called, Sam?
Troy Anderson. The first name that man called when he got off the plane was Troy Anderson.
Now, I'm gonna put y'all into the mind of a defensive line of a linebacker. Put y'all into the mind of a linebacker, and somebody that helps linebackers out a whole lot on the defense is the safety, is the free safety. They can see everything. They're the second in command out there on the field, on the defensive side of the ball. Your free safety is the second in command. When you got a guy like Jesse Bates who can see everything, he has great instincts, and he's very good at reading offenses, he's going to help a guy like Troy Anderson out tenfold, because it's come up. Hey, this what look, you see, hey, this gonna be this gonna be that. Be ready for this, be ready for that. What we call, all right, nose that in. Go to the next thing. It's gonna be like clockwork, real quick. Everything goes fast. Everything goes fast on that defense. Pre-snap. I'm talking pre-snap reads. That's what I'm talking about. Preparation. When Troy Anderson has the preparation, Troy Anderson is going to be a beast.
Yeah, if their classroom skills catch up with them instincts, it's gonna be a problem.
Just like Sam, you couldn't have said it better, but I couldn't have said it better than that. When the classroom skills catch up with the talent, this defense is going to be a problem.
Yep.
So no, it ain't just a top 12 defense. This a top 5 defense, bro. You got everything you need. The biggest question mark is what? Probably that number 2 corner. That's the biggest question mark. But it ain't really it's not really a question. We got rotational pieces now. And I think that's the very important key thing. Everybody on this defense is versatile. Whoever starts as that number 2 corner, the next series, it could be somebody totally different. And that number 2 corner could be playing the nickel. That's how versatile this defense is around the board. Around the board. We got outside linebackers that can put their hand in the dirt. We got defensive ends that can stand up. I'm telling you, this is going to be the biggest difference in this team's defense this season is going to be the interior pressure. The interior pressure is going to be the biggest difference on this defense this year. All that chucking it down, dinking and dunking, just get it over the line of scrimmage and let somebody go to work for some yak. That shit over with. Quarterbacks got to move off their spot now. And when they move off their spot, guess who's waiting on them on the edges? Renzo Carter, Caden Ellis, AK-47,
Etheridge,
Zach Harris, Etheridge, Malone,
Grady
Jarrett, Calais Campbell. It's going to be some dogs waiting on you when you move out that spot because Eddie Goldman is in your he in your ass as soon as you snap the ball. Eddie Goldman in your ass. Taquan Graham in your ass. David Onyemata in your ass as soon as you snap the damn ball. I'm amped up, baby. I'm like, hey.
yes. Yes.
Right now. I can strap up right now. That's how fired up I am, bro.
But they forget about the key thing about Arthur Smith. They forget what Dan Pease said. The reason I came here, the reason I like Arthur Smith, he helps you prepare for your opponent. He set his offense up to what the opponents you're going to see the next week, how they going to play you. He's willing to take the extra time and set that up for you to get your defense better. You know why? Because that boy started on defense. Arthur Smith started on defense in his coach career. He understands both sides of the ball. Coach got to understand this, man. This man is a coach for real, for real. A real life billionaire. He can lead his coaching game right now. But now he worked for this. He get his out the mud for real. This what he want to do. This man is that guy, bro. Come on. Sit here and wait. Watch this process go, man. I can't wait till they start, bro. I'm telling you, bro. So when them practices start up, I can't wait, bro.
Can't wait. But, hey, I want to respond to the chat a little bit. Hey, we got JP. JP said, hard for a run-first team to force other teams into must-pass mode. Riddle with a 65% plus completion percentage would go a long way. Listen, yeah, 65% completion percentage, that would take the team along, the offense a long way. But saying that a run-first team can't force other teams into the pass mode is not hard. It's not hard. You know how long a football game is? Football game is 60 minutes.
A run first team is an opposing team's worst enemy because it eats clock and shortens the game, take the possessions away from the opposing team.
That's exactly right. It's in a nutshell, that's what a running game is all about. Forcing the other team to have to score fast, which means throwing the ball. If you can run the ball for 7 to 9 minutes in a quarter, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? If your offense can run the ball between the 25 and the 25 for 7 to 9 minutes, and you get points, that forces the other team to have to score faster as the game don't win by. So that's not a true statement. But when you we
Hey,
appreciate you though, bro. We appreciate you joining us. Queen Asia. Queen Asia, what's happening? Appreciate you joining us, Queen. She says Falcons better not have any excuses on how they lose because we have all the weapons we need. There can still be some excuses. Players get hurt.
Yeah.
It's football. Players get hurt. They still got to go out there and play football. Even though on paper, I do agree with you. On paper, it would be underachieving for this team not to, in my opinion, it would be underachieving for them not to make the playoffs. Some people might say it would be underachieving for them not to host a playoff game at home. Some people would say that. But they still got to go out there and play football at the end of the day. Anybody want to respond to Queen Asia? And we appreciate you joining us too, Queen. Always good to have the Queens join us, man.
Oh yeah. I always respect Queen Nature. I'm gonna say, yeah, I agree. Injuries always happen in any sport that you play. They always happen. So you always have to keep that in mind. But yeah, I agree. I don't want no excuses. None. Because of what we did in the offseason and this in free agency and in the draft, and what I seen out of this defensive coach, and with another team, he can change this defense. So there are no excuses.
True that. Big Sam, you want to respond to the Queen?
I get the sentiment, but at the same time, see, a lot of people say that, and then and it almost kind of like they had a mindset. It's like Arthur them came into a good situation when they came here, and it was nowhere near that. But getting to know Arthur Smith and what he did these first 2 years and having us in contention both years, kind of makes me have this particular expectation for this year coming out of all the red tape, coming out of the negative financially, and being able to get some pieces into his puzzle. I ain't gonna say there is gonna be no excuses. I'm just gonna say my expectation based on what we did this offseason, from the defensive staff to personnel. I think we added five, maybe 6 more wins to that 7-game win total.
Agreed.
That would be my expectation. I to go so far to say there ain't no excuses. Well, it's not like Arthur Smith has been here for 5 years. Because if that was the case, then I would be there with you on the no excuse, narrative. But this is his 3rd year. And when you fresh into a team and building and is getting your scheme and your personnel established, that's not a 1 or 2 year change. Which is, which goes into why we hired who we hired on this defensive staff. We weren't looking for a quick fix and then be having to turn around and having to hire another defensive coordinator. Now, this staff is the type of staff that we hired on the defensive end, is a long haul staff, if you will. This is a long haul phase. So, like I said, if this was his 5th year in, I'd be there with you with the whole no excuses. But this is his 3rd year, and in his 3rd year, and being able to actually exact his imprint, get his guys, get his character, culture, imprint on this squad. has me us, you know what I'm saying, with some expectations. To go so far to say no excuses, that's kind of hard to say because as we've seen, anything can happen. I.e., Kyle Pitts, Taquan Graham, you know, with major injuries. Anything can happen.
All right. And real quick, we're just gonna take a little time out to show some love to Maggie T. Y'all know her as Maggie T over here at AFN. Champagne Confessions is at 8 o'clock tonight. Okay, whenever you're done watching over here, and at 8 o'clock, we actually gonna react to the schedule release. But Champagne Confessions, they talk some good stuff over there, y'all. They talk a lot of stuff about life that a lot of people can relate to, and sometimes you never know when you just need to hear it come from somebody else to make you feel better about it. So Champagne Confessions with Maggie T and Key, y'all make sure y'all go check them out, man. Show them some love. But we got about 10 minutes before this schedule release. I'm gonna respond to what question here. MJF was asked. Now, see, I want to answer this question, but I'm gonna be very clear. I'm not getting into politics, and I'm gonna ask the panel not to get into the politics because it's I pay attention to politics myself a lot more than I did when I was young. There's a lot that I could say about a lot of shit, but I'm choosing not to. And I'm gonna ask the panel not to as well, but I'm gonna answer this question. MJF says, how y'all feel about 40% of the Falcons fan being mad at Ritter because he don't support Biden? I'm gonna get OG, and then we'll go around the horn after I respond here. So
look, man, look, y'all have found some of the ridiculous things.
Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna let you simmer on it for a few minutes. Let me just say this.
I mean, it's everything from his skin tone, you know what I'm saying, to where he played it. Now y'all got your thumb tied up in a bunch because of his political belief. Man, if you don't sit your goofy asses down somewhere. I mean, come on, man. First of all, he ain't dark enough for you. He don't run enough for you. Now you're mad at his political views. Are we seriously? Football, people. Football, man. Come on,
if Patrick
man.
Mahomes was coming to this team, would they ask him about his political references?
They be mad at him because he too light skinned with the good hair.
Come on, bro. This is crazy. This ain't even worth time right here. This ain't even worth the time.
It's funny. It's funny to me. It's real funny to me.
Is that boy gonna bleed out there with his brother or he not? What we talking about here, bro?
Thank you.
I don't care what party they select, because the party change every doggone year. The party change every year, bro. Come on, man. I don't care who they represent, who they support, who they don't support. Is that boy gonna come out here and bleed and fight with his brothers? Is he gonna put wins on them boys? Is he gonna put fans in them seats because how he playing? That's all I want to know, bro. That's all I want to know, bro.
Who cares?
Nobody don't care about that.
If that's who he wants to support, that's his damn business. That ain't got shit to do with us. We're supposed to be worried about what he's gonna do on that goddamn football field.
Y'all out here mad because he's a Republican.
With politics?
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Oh,
Politics touchy, just like
It is.
the
It's
LGBTQ
touchy.
situation touchy. So we ain't gonna touch man one of them.
We're
We gonna treat it like apocalypse. Please keep it away from me.
But I'm gonna say this though, okay? So for me, growing up watching sports, and even to this day, even this platform right here, this takes me away from all of the outside noise. This is my therapy right here. Being able to talk football, being able to talk basketball, being able to talk baseball with my compadres here. This is my sanctuary. Sports has been that for me my entire life. Outside of politics, outside of religion, outside of your everyday responsibilities, sports has been the outlet for me. Even when I played, I could just, if I'm having a bad day, and we all done been teenagers. You have days where you feel like the world is against you. Well, for us football players, we took that out there on that field later on that day in practice, and we went out there and bust some damn heads wide open. We beat each other up, and after the game, we shake hands and say, "I feel a whole lot better now."
Right.
So, for me, football ain't about that, bro. Football ain't about your political preference. It ain't about your religious preference. It ain't about your sexual preference. It ain't about none of that. What football is a brotherhood. Because if you got enough heart, if you got enough guts to get out there and go in a collision with another man that's equivalent to a car collision, that's the equivalent to two football players colliding with one another. You got enough heart, enough guts, and enough gut to go out there and do that. You are now in a brotherhood. It ain't got shit to do with religion. It ain't got shit to do with politics. None of that. So who cares? Like Big Will said, the only question I got for a guy that come to my team is, are you ready to go to war with your brothers? Are you ready to lay it on the line with your brothers? That's what I care about. I'm pretty sure the majority, 99% of this National Football League feels the exact same way.
Right.
My brother from the same mother had made it into the building. We got it like 3 minutes before this schedule release. Denzel, what's up with your little bro?
Chef Curry in the pot with the pot boy in the kitchen whipping with the everything.
Got the big spoon too.
Got the big spoon too. Yeah, we served up Kool-Aid. Two packs of Kool-Aid, man. You know what I'm saying? 2 packs of Kool-Aid with big spoon. What flavor? The orange. Yeah, we don't do flavor. We do colors.
So Denzel,
yes, sir.
talk real quick. Give us before this schedule release in the next couple minutes. Give us your take, man, on whatever you want to talk about leading up to this schedule release.
Man, we gonna have a surprise quarterback to face against the first game, which is gonna be not Bryce Young, but who is it? Who is it they got? Andy Dalton. Andy damn Dalton. That's what we're gonna start calling him. Goddamn Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton gonna be the story.
Formerly known as the Red Rifle.
Nah, he lost that. He lost that. Yeah, he lost that time.
That I said formerly known. I ain't say also. I said formerly known.
Boy, that was the quickest nickname change ever in history. But
Ed, hold on, Gazelle. Ed, you want to know why I thought 7 o'clock?
But
I was in the Central Time Zone when I was tracking it.
hey,
I was tripping.
damn it, damn you, damn you.
Damn you, damn it.
I was in the damn Central Time. I was in Alabama, bro. I was down there about in Birmingham.
See, out there with them country bumpkins, they done messed up your
Down there,
damn head.
down there with them Andy Daltons.
Down there with the Andy Dalton, down there
Stop
with them
playing
Andy
Andy
Dalton.
Daltons. All them red heads is busting the wide open. But yeah, man.
Up on this, there. Go ahead.
It is. I'm anticipating the game of the year for us will be against uh not Bryce Young but CJ Stroud. I think yes, we played CJ Stroud, and I guarantee it's gonna be later in the season once he has been a little bit more acclimated to the league, and he's gonna want to bust some heads just cause it's Atlanta. And you want to put on a show for Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Now Bryce Young ain't gonna get that chance because I mean he might get it later on in the year when we play him again. Other than that, he ain't getting that first game because Carolina gonna do Carolina things, and they gonna put in Andy Dalton, and Andy Dalton is gonna do some good things for that first 3 quarters, maybe 2.5, 3 max. And I'm gonna bet I bet the Lex on that 3. And then we just gonna continue to beat his ass. So the
Continue.
defense gonna have about 4 sacks on them, give or take max 4. I give them 4 sacks for the game. Uh Bijan and Algier gonna both run for over 100 yards. At least Algier gonna do 100. Bijan gonna do scrimmage over 100. And Kyle Pitts gonna have 1 touchdown. Drake London gonna have 1 touchdown. Uh,
All right, y'all. We ought to be getting some schedule release here. Damn, Maurice Jones-Drew, boy, I can't even tell the difference between your chin and your neck no more, boy.
yeah, Maurice Jones. Wasn't that Maurice Jones? No, was that Maurice Jones Drew who beat up that girl? No, that was Ray Rice.
That was
Ray
right.
That was Ray Rice.
Nah, Maurice ain't that kind of guy. He ain't that kind of guy.
No.
He ain't
That's
that
it.
kind of guy.
I knew he was short and no neck. So I was like, either Ray Rice or Maurice. But yeah,
All
man,
right.
that's my prediction, man. And that London game gonna be something crazy, boy. Trevor Lawrence. Oh my God.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
we
there you
got
go.
some, we got some grimy games to start on the season.
Hold up. I just thought about that. We play Calvin Ridley in London.
Yep.
Yep.
We play the Lions in week 3. We play
The
at the
Lions.
Lions at Detroit. Yeah, we play at Detroit in week 3. The Packers and the Panthers and the Packers come to the house as week 1 and 2.
We getting some love in the house.
Yeah, we play the Lions at Detroit week 3. We going to London for the Jaguars.
First game
We
in
play
London.
the Texans at the house. We play the Commanders at the house. Week 7 we at the Buccaneers. Week 8
Texas
we
week
at
5.
Week 8 we playing the Tennessee Titans at Tennessee. Week 9 we got the Vikings at the house. Week 10 we go to the Cardinals. We got a bye week in week 11. We play the Saints at the house in week 12. We go to the Jets in week 13. So yeah, we're gonna be out there in the cold.
Yeah.
Week 14, the Buccaneers come to the house. Week 15, we go to the Panthers. Week 16, the Colts come to the house. Week 17, we go to the Bears. And week 18, we go to the Saints.
I'm gonna get it pulled up here, y'all. Get it pulled up here so everybody can see it.
I shared it in the chat. You should be able to get it out of there.
All right, let's see. It feels good. Yeah. Put on some Raphael Sadiq for this damn schedule release. Damn, schedule release come and the internet want to act crazy.
Oh man.
Hey, go to the message and see. Can you pull it on there?
I got it.
All right.
Damn, if it'll pull up. Oh, goddamn. Schedule, wow. Shit ain't pulling up. Hold on.
Yeah.
You know, them first 2 weeks gonna be 1 o'clock game. 1 o'clock game at the Bend.
Yep.
Week 3 gonna be 1 o'clock in Detroit. We know that London game gonna be early as hell.
9:30.
9:30 in the morning. 1 o'clock we play the Texans at the house. Be 1 o'clock on the Commanders. We ain't got no primetime game, bro. None.
No.
We got a 4:05 game at the Cardinals.
That's it.
That's the only late game, bro. The rest, the Carolina game to be determined, and the Saints game to be determined.
Oh, wait. We got oh yeah, that's right. Christmas Eve fall on Sunday.
We do put. Hold on. Let me see.
Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve fall on Sundays.
Yep.
Well, we got
all
one.
right.
2 days before my birthday. 12/10. Let's do it. Buccaneers.
Oh yeah, we do play Christmas.
In the bins. In the bins.
And
Big
New Year's
thing.
Eve.
Big thing.
All right. So let me see.
All right.
I'm gonna share the screen for y'all. We're gonna go down it, and I'm gonna just randomly pick somebody to give me a quick 15, 20-second take on the matchup.
15-2.
Oh my God.
He said it. He said it. He meant it. All right. Y'all can see that. All right. So per AtlantaFalcons.com, this is the schedule release. As Will has went down the list already. We just gonna get a visual of it now. Will, give us a quick take on that first week matchup at home against the Panthers.
Hey, boy. Strap in, boy. That's going to be the first test. Oh, man. That's going to be the first time Arthur Smith get to play with his new toys. And it's against a good defense. Don't get that wrong. Carolina had a good defense last year.
They always have a formidable defense.
So,
Denzel, give us your Green Bay take week 2 at home.
Week 2 against Mr. Love himself. And Christian Watson. And that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, they tight end. I've got his name. But that's pretty much it. Oh, and Aaron Jones. So you only got to worry about 3 young men in Green Bay. I say at home, second week in a row, you're going 2-0. 2-0. 2-0, baby. That's really an MVP of that game.
Give it to me real quick. Damn, I thought you knew. All right. Sam. Lions.
Yes.
September 24th, week 3. We at Detroit. Give it to me.
27-10. Dub.
That's 3-0 so far.
5 sacks.
3-0.
5 sacks, 1 pick six.
Boy, these some bold predictions.
Mm.
I like it. Now, October 1st, week 4, over the pond in Wembley. The Jaguars are the home team in Wembley. Big Ant, give it to me.
Playoff team.
Yeah, the playoff team. It's gonna be a tough game. But I'm gonna say our defense gonna step up once again. We're gonna get about 5 sacks. And I'm gonna say
I see a recurring theme here, fellas.
I see that too. Yeah. I'm gonna say 27-17.
27-17. Back to you, Will. Got the Houston Texans at home, week 5. You there, Will? You there?
Okay, what you say? My bad, bro. My bad.
We come back across the pond. Week 5, we got the Texans at home.
Oh, that's gonna be a bloodbath. I smell blood. I smell blood in the water. We got the rook back there. I smell blood in the water.
That's gonna be Will Anderson's welcome to the NFL game right there.
My God. Welcome
yeah.
That's gonna be that nightmares, man.
Y'all boy mean to tell me we 5-0 to start the season. That what y'all telling me? 5-0 to start the season.
That's gonna be Will Anderson's welcome to the NFL game right there. He gonna get indoctrinated like a mom. Like,
man, look here. I already got us going. 13-4 at the worst. 15-2 at the best. I don't see no threats really.
Well, right now we 5-0. We at week 5 and we 5-0. All right, week 6. We at home again. Washington Commanders.
Dub.
Smiley, give it to me.
You need payback.
Do they have a quarterback?
Yeah, we took that quarterback, but
I see what you did there. I see.
I see what you did there.
we took that quarterback. That quarterback. That's a good quarterback. So that quarterback is they gonna make it? I don't know. Good question.
No, Baker ass in Tampa.
Oh yeah, all right. I'm sorry. We'll be his ass too.
So we 6-0. We in week 6 and we 6-0, fellas. That what y'all telling me?
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm just telling you what I see, Blackberry. That's all I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you what I see.
All right. Sam, week 7, October 17th. We go down to the ship.
Mm.
You should have skipped over them. That's another dog. You should have skipped over them.
Desmond Ritter gets his second win against Tampa. Just to show him it wasn't a fluke. He gets his second win against Tampa.
Division game, by the way. That'll be our second division game in week 7.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Sam, you're telling me we 7-0 to start the season, Sam? That what you telling me?
Listen, I'm gonna get banned in a few places by mid-season. It's gonna be real. I'm telling you, it's gonna be disrespectful, ungodly, unholy.
Ooh, we all right. We on a little road trip. Here. Week 8.
That's where we made a split.
Intercede. Big
Hey,
ass.
that's.
Give it to me.
Yeah, have we lost anything yet?
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay, I think we're gonna, this is gonna be our first hiccup right here. This Arthur Smith coming back home. Yeah. First coming home party.
Okay.
You know how brothers like to compete. You know how brothers like to compete, and Vrabel's gonna be like his big brother. You can't have big brother take over him like that. You know what I'm saying? At the house.
Well,
listen,
that's gonna be a good game.
I smell a 100-yard receiving 2 touchdown game by Juno Smith in that one right there.
Yeah, that's a coin flip.
All right. So
it's gonna be a tough game. Don't get me wrong.
All right. Well, we ain't had no bye week yet, but we come on home after a 2-game road trip. We got the Minnesota Vikings. November.
You just said the key word right there, Black Bear. We ain't had no bye week yet.
Which might be the only complete team that we're gonna face in this coming season, the Minnesota Vikings.
They're not complete no more.
What happened?
They losing their running back.
They got
that ain't saying nothing about their defense though.
That defense was not that good. Do we not remember Indianapolis putting up what 32 on them?
Yeah, right. That defense was suspect as fuck last season. They was high.
Hold on.
They messed up when they didn't re-sign Thielen. But now everybody gonna be focused on Jefferson.
Yep.
They messed up when they didn't re-sign Thielen.
Well, look, I'm gonna say this about that kid. He saw a lot of double teams last year and still put up numbers.
Yeah, he's still a dog.
He had Thielen out there.
Will.
Thielen was out there. Thielen controlled that Miller, so he took away a lot of that pressure that was gonna come.
He still had a lot of double teams last year and still put up numbers.
He did, but what happened in that playoff game? He got locked down.
He did get locked up. But WRL here, Will.
We playing at the house.
We at the house.
I'm gonna get at a 27-24 victory.
Now, what week this is right here? This week 8. This week 8.
Yeah, we 8-0. 8-0.
All right. Now,
no, I thought we said we lost that Tennessee game.
7-1. Tennessee.
7-1. 7-1. Okay.
Man, 8-0. I'm sticking to that big brother. You don't want your big brother to outshine you, bro. So I'm sticking with it, bro. 8-0. Let's go.
We got an 8-0 and everybody else 7-1. Everybody else 7-1. All right.
My bad. 9-0. Keep going. You flip past it. Keep going. Keep
Go
going,
ahead.
man. Oh, boy.
Keep scrolling.
Keep scrolling.
Keep scrolling. We ain't worried about them.
Week 9, still no bye week. We in Arizona.
Oh, that's the thing that scared me though. We ain't had
Yeah,
no bye week. Them heavy legs started to get in.
that's a dub. We can keep scrolling.
Who we play out to them? Who we play out to them?
Keep
Everybody
scrolling.
agree that's a dub.
That's Kyler Murray. Don't want to study the playbook. That's Kyler Murray. Don't want to study the playbook. That's a dub. Keep
There it
scrolling.
is right there, y'all. There it is right
That's
there.
the
Bye
dub.
week.
That's the dub.
10 is the bye. So by the bye week, we got a 9-0, and we got 9-1.
8-1.
I mean 8-1.
Somebody said 7-2 in the chat.
I'm telling you, Blackberry, bro. The best I got them going is 15-2. The worst is 13-4. 13-4 at the worst.
How about it, Smiley? What you by the bye week 10? What you got us at?
By week 10, we're gonna have some mishaps. It's gonna be 8-2.
Nah, they don't play 9 games. They don't play 9 games.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. 8-1.
So you got
it's gonna be some close games.
I'm sticking with my gun. 9-0. I'm sticking with my gun.
What the chat
my
saying?
My gun don't jam over here. It don't jam over here.
Let's see. I see 7-2.
What y'all think, chat? Tell her what y'all think. I see a 7-2, 6-3.
Week 10 is the bye week, y'all. Y'all let us know in the chat what y'all got us at by week 10.
Hey man, we got Jack Savage say he got them going 10-7. Ain't no way with this schedule, bro. Ain't no way.
I seen that, bro. Come on.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way, bro.
Ain't no way, bro. Tell me 7 losses that you see. Tell me 7 losses. Give me 7 losses.
Especially when this defense start catching traction, bro. Stop it.
Oh my God. You talking about 5-4? That must be a Saint.
5-4.
fan. You must be a Saint fan, bro.
We're gonna skip over him. We got 8-1, another 8-1. We got a 9-1.
We only played 9 games, Leo.
9 games, child. 9 games. Unless you count that after bye.
See, look, the chat realistic. Look at all the 8-1. I can respect that. 8-1. That man said 5-4. He represent that 5-4.
Y'all, it is 10 games. So it's week 11 the bye week.
Yeah, week 11.
Yeah, week 11.
8-2.
In week 11, because we had the bye week on week 10.
So what game we missing then?
Yeah, we got 8 games left after the bye week.
Yep. So week 11 is the bye week. I think because we skipped right over damn Arizona so fast.
Oh shit!
That's gonna be a slaughter.
We ain't wasting no time on that.
That's Kyler Murray not wanting to study the playbook, man. Let's keep moving. Keep moving.
You be honest with you, Kyler Murray may not be back.
All right, y'all. All right, chat. Bye week 11 now. What y'all got?
All right, so we already 9-0 at this point. We're gonna play Carolina. What we playing them at? We playing them in Carolina?
Yeah, week 1 we in week 1 we at home.
I'm saying the week 11 we in Carolina, right?
Yeah, we in Carolina.
That's
week
Carolina.
11. Week 11 is the bye week. Week 12
Week 10 is the bye week.
Week 11. Because we play 10
We
games.
skipped the game.
We play 10 games. I go over one more time.
Them boys
We
10-0 right now.
We skipped over the Arizona Cardinals game.
Yeah, we skipped over it so fast we forgot to count it. Carolina at 1, 2, Green Bay, 3, Detroit, 4, Jacksonville, 5, Houston, 6, Washington, 7, Tampa, 8, Tennessee, 9, Minnesota, 10, Arizona. We can let them bye week. Play a lot of football, y'all, before we get to a bye week now. A lot of football for a bye week.
That's why I said 8-2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a long time.
I don't know, bro. The only one who
If we gonna
I
lose,
give
so
them one loss. Minnesota. I give them Minnesota loss. I get that.
I tell you, it's gonna be
9-1. 9-1.
Tennessee, because that defense knows Arthur Smith.
We ain't losing no Tennessee. They don't even know who their quarterback is. They don't know who their quarterback is in Tennessee. They ain't drafted 2 quarterbacks back-to-back season.
Go ahead.
We got Tampa D-Law. We went over Tampa. It was
I
easy.
say, I ain't gonna lie to you. That week 4 in London, Calvin Ridley gonna tell us a new one. With DJ Sharp.
No, I ain't scared of no Calvin Ridley. Come on now. I ain't finna buy down to that. I'm not finna buy down to that, bro.
Think about the narrative. Think about the narrative. You gotta think about the narrative.
Give a fuck about no narrative. We ain't giving Coward 18 no justice.
How many times
He better stay on the
AJ
sideline with the alligator punk ass.
Y'all gotta think about the narrative. He gonna go wrong. And
Keep your narrative.
Trevor against his hometown team.
Keep your narrative over there.
These 2 games right here, Tennessee come home, Vikings. I see us winning every game before the bye. I'm gonna predict we lose these 2 here, back to back.
What? Carolina and who?
Tennessee, Minnesota.
Come on now. Black Bear. Come on, man. Who they quarterback is, Tennessee? Who they quarterback?
I'm just saying, bro. It's a lot of. It ain't really about that. It's a lot of football play before the bye. I mean,
I give them that one loss. I give them Vikings. I ain't giving them no Tennessee. I give them the Viking loss. I ain't giving them no Tennessee.
Y'all gotta think that defense still good now.
This at Tampa game, we gonna be so fired up for this. We gonna exert so much energy down there in Tampa. We gonna have to go back on the road. We gonna have to stay on the road to go to Tennessee. And I think maybe we let one fall there. And then come back home. It's been a long season so far without a bye. You got a good Minnesota team coming in. I'm gonna predict these 2 losses back to back. I'm gonna say 8-2.
When do we play Detroit?
Detroit was right here, September 24th.
We losing that game.
We in Detroit.
We definitely losing that game.
So what you saying is that what are we by the bye week for you? Is it still 8-2 or is it 7-3 now?
It's 8-2. I'm gonna change my loss from Tennessee to Tennessee to Detroit. Yes.
All right. Let's move on to the second half of the schedule. Week 12. Our first time seeing the New Orleans Swamp Skanks
Stinking ass.
at home. Give it to me, man. What you got? Got something for them? You got something for this game, man?
Hold on.
Hey, them damn ain'ts.
Go ahead, Sam. We'll let Ant get his bearings.
Them damn ain'ts with that 74 station wagon with a Pacer engine at quarterback. And then you lost your whole transmission on defense. Yeah, that's another dub.
Yeah, I think so too. What you think, Will?
What'd you say?
Skanks, week 12.
Oh, we got
game
that
after the
one.
bye.
We 10-1 after we played them.
How about it, Smiley?
Well, yeah, we definitely winning that game. No way around now. We gonna beat them back. We beating New Orleans 2 games this season. I see us tying with one of them other 2.
Yeah, I see us sweeping New Orleans.
Yeah, we sweeping them.
This the tricky game. This the tricky one right here. What the weather gonna be like? That's what I'm worried about. The weather right here.
In New York, week 13. Week 13.
Aaron Rodgers
for the Jets.
I ain't saying Aaron Rodgers. I'm worried about that. I'm worried about that weather.
Well, Ritter, the far our quarterback goes, Ritter is used to that one.
Yep.
But Drake London ain't though.
Yeah, we seen it.
Yeah,
we
but
definitely seen that.
our offensive line used to it.
But you know what? I'm gonna give him another win anyway, because Al Jill don't play no game. He running through everything.
Yep, there you go.
He running through everything.
Bingo.
Everything.
Defense and run game travel. That's one thing about football. Defense and run game travel.
Everything.
So we 11-1 right now. We 11-1.
11-1. Right. Okay.
Second game versus
10-2
Steers. Week 14 at home.
12-1. We 12-1. We sweeping the only one I got a Carolina. The only other loss I got.
Yep. Sure here.
Nah. We ain't losing nothing in the division. We ain't losing nothing in the division.
Oh, so you saying we gonna go what 16-1?
That's what you saying.
We ain't losing nothing in the division. Nigga. We ain't losing nothing in the division. I mean, can y'all really look at Andy Dalton, Sam Darnold, and Derek Carr and say we gonna lose a game in the division?
See, that's where you mess up at. That's where you mess up at right there. Andy Dalton's not gonna play that second game. Bryce Young playing that second game.
I'm kind of anticipating that as well, but we'll get to it when we get to it, which is the next game up. Week 15, or is this 14?
That's the one I'm thinking about right now. At Carolina.
At 12. At 13.
I'm with you, Sam. I don't think we're going to lose now. But that's going to be a good one, though. That's going to be a good one.
Week 15. I'm going to say we dropped that second game to the Panthers. I got that being the only division game we lose.
Yeah, I got a loss on that one, too.
Mm-hmm.
Only division game we lose.
We ain't losing no division game. We ain't losing no division.
I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see who our second L gonna be for Sam. He ain't got but one L so far. He ain't got but one so far. He said 15
Honestly, I kind of see us dropping that Jet game.
Okay.
That's what I
Definitely
was
see
talking
that.
about. That weather right there scared me.
Definitely see that. That's gonna be a good
Well,
game. That's
not
gonna
even,
be a
not even it's not even the weather for me. The Jets couldn't score nothing last year, but their defense was
Had a
putting
good
in
defense.
work.
Had a good
That
defense.
defense was putting in work,
Hey,
and
but
you know,
Alright.
don't forget when we played some of the so-called top defenses last year, we still was scoring on them with a quarterback that couldn't throw.
yeah.
With a quarterback that couldn't throw.
Well, we remember. Well, you know, you got to think we was running on any and everybody.
Yes, that's what I'm
Will.
saying.
Will. He could throw. He just overthrow
Okay, my
Jesus.
fault. He was yeah.
He was throwing the Santa Claus.
Look, I'm not even finna discuss quarterback one. Just
Week
just
16.
not.
Week 16. Indianapolis Colts. We back at home, baby.
Ooh. Ain't that ain't that Anthony Richardson?
yeah.
Dub.
Yeah, this a W for me too.
We at home?
We at home.
Oh
Dub.
yeah, that's a dub. That's
And
a
it's
dub.
Christmas.
Well, it don't matter
It's
where we
Christmas
at with
Eve.
them. It
It's
don't matter
Christmas
where we
Eve.
at with them. The Colts,
And
that's a dub
it's
anyway.
Christmas Eve. It's a Christmas Eve game.
Listen, they can try that. They can try that read option. Okay.
They might not even have Jonathan Taylor.
Who
He
they
might be
coach?
hurt.
Who they coach here?
Oh,
It don't
good
damn matter.
question.
It don't
It
And
damn
really
matter.
don't.
then the Eagles office
Oh
coordinator get that job.
yeah.
Oh
He
yeah,
went over there.
that's a loss to them.
It
For
don't
them,
damn matter.
we gonna win. I don't care where we play them at.
That's a W.
Oh Lord, here go this one.
Here go another W. Chicago. We in Chicago.
I don't know about that one, Dan.
New
I
Year's
don't know
Eve.
about that.
I
New
do.
Year's
They
Eve.
I know
defense,
about
they
it.
defense up. They defense up.
We're gonna hurt
Yeah,
that quarterback again.
that defense too trash, bro. And unless Justin Fields done did a complete turnaround and can read defenses all of a sudden,
Right.
Yeah, I
It
don't know
don't.
about that part.
Even with the new weapon at receiver, I don't see it. I don't see it.
it's a W for me in Chicago on New Year's Eve.
We might go 15-2, fella.
We gonna be this gonna be a party right here. I'll tell y'all that right now. I'm partying on this day.
Oh, it is.
Oh yeah.
Watching,
Oh
You
yeah.
already know.
Falcons and I'm partying.
So that's it. That is it.
Second game, last game of the season.
A slobber knocker.
We
A
go
mollywopper.
to the swamp
We
to play
sleeping
the
them boys.
swamp.
You know what? It's kind of hard to say because at this point, and if all things are going, actually go the way we said it go, we probably won't have no starters playing in this game.
That's true.
I can see that. I can see that.
You
But
remember Smith say he ain't sitting no more starter. I see them getting out the game early,
Well,
but he ain't
well,
sitting no
yeah,
more starter. He learned his lesson from that preseason.
yeah.
He set them starter. He learned his lesson from that.
But
I
I like our rotation. I like our. Oh yeah, go ahead, Denzel. Go ahead.
I was just about to say the same thing. It ain't like Tyler Henneke. It's some slouch. He ain't no slouch. He'll throw that. One of these games, one of these last 4 or 5 games, I got a name that's gonna come up, and he gonna be like when Robin had turned into the other hero vigilante he became in Batman and Robin. I forgot the name. Jared Bernhardt.
Nightwing.
Jared Bernhardt gonna be Nightwing in one of these games, and it's gonna come out of nowhere.
Oh, so you got him making the roster.
Oh, I got it. Oh yeah, you making a roster. You need another wide receiver that he has a relationship with your newfound quarterback. You
He
need that.
he,
You need as much as that as
he's
possible.
fully healthy. He's fully
And
healthy.
he's fully healthy. So you
Got a
have
relationship with Desmond Ritter.
he does. So that's a big advantage over someone like Kadera Hodge, uh, Scotty Miller. Even though nothing wrong with Scotty Miller, but it's gonna be them two. That's our Amendola and our who the other cat Tom Brady had that was a white boy. It was Amendola and
Edelman.
Edelman. That's how either one to be Julian Edelman. I don't really care which one, but Amendola and Edelman. That's his Amendola and Edelman. He already got a relationship with Bernhardt. Go ahead and bring that other boy in there. And Kadar Hodge might not make the team, but no, he already signed. I take that back. So, but yeah, that's my
Well,
point.
he did. Kadar Hodge will make the team because he did hella work on special teams, and that's another one of Arthur Smith's things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this my first look season prediction. W.
Oh,
W.
oh my God.
W.
Yeah, that's definitely.
W.
The Heat.
W.
Definitely.
L.
See that.
L.
Don't see that.
W.
Definitely.
So I got us 8-2 by the bye week. I got us 9-1.
9-2.
I mean, 9-2. Yeah, 9-2. I got us 10-2. And
My God.
I think this gonna be a slugfest though. I think this gonna be a slugfest.
Heavyweight fight.
I got us 10-2.
Beat the Vegas still up.
11-2. I got us 11-3. I think this is the one division game we lose right here in Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I got us 11-3. I got us 12-3. I got us 13-3. I got us 14-3. 14-3.
I can respect that.
Competing for home field advantage by week 18. All right, Giselle. Get to it.
I got us 15-2. We're not losing to no doggone Titans. I'm sorry. 15-2 for me. 15-2. Yeah, no Titans. You already got mine. You ain't even got to ask me. Yeah, you ain't even got to ask me, Black Bear. 15-2. I'm stamping
Write it down. Stamp it. Put it in a notebook.
Say it with your chest.
What you got, Smiley?
W. Bush. That's an L. Go up one more. Go up. That Detroit L. Detroit L.
What?
That team is immaculate, even without Jameis
I'm
Winston.
talking about what you said with Jacksonville, bro. What's
Oh no! I'm in Detroit. No, Detroit is
okay. My fault. Okay.
is an L. Detroit's an L. Jacksonville, I said L earlier. They ain't got they offensive line. I mean, they got French legs on there, but it's still Jacksonville offensive line for God's sake. So W. W. Bush. W. W. L. W. Hell yeah, W.
That's a fat ass W.
That's a big old W. That's the biggest W of them all. W. Damn.
So hold on, let me get this straight. You already got us losing 4 games already. 4.
Nah, that's 3.
That's 4.
3.
That's 3. I tell you, I had Jacksonville as a W. A
Okay,
close W. It's gonna be close.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think that's a young.
You got that glued in my head. My fault. Go ahead.
Yeah, I changed it. It's gonna be a close game only because their offensive line is still suspect. But I see us attacking the shit out of Trevor Lawrence. I said W them because that's birthday day. I might be there that day. L. So we gonna be that's 4 games. The rest of these is W.
Rest of them
That's a long. Yeah, that coach game ain't gonna be a blowout.
Denzel got us going 13-4. I got us going 14-3. Will got us going 15-2. Big Ant.
Let's head in.
Check me out.
Dub, you already know. Dub. Dub.
You too long on that one, eh?
Don't you be scaring me like that, man. Don't you be scaring me like that.
Oh, I'm gonna kill all y'all. Dub, we ain't worried about that. No.
Nah.
We want payback for this shit from last
Boy,
year.
do it, boy. That's
Hey,
a,
the nigga we hold payback is on our roster, eh?
I don't care, bro.
The nigga
Payback.
we hold payback.
That damn tight
Hey.
end. What it name was? Will.
oh,
Okay,
yeah.
Thomas.
Logan, yeah.
Somebody to knock that motherfucker block off. That nigga was whooping our ass.
Hannah can always beat us, bro. Both times he played her, he beat us.
That's
That's
by
why we went and
himself.
got him. That's why we went and got him.
Facts.
Your ass ain't gonna
Can't
lose.
beat you. You can't beat him doing it.
Gave that $20 million not to lose to it.
Exactly. We tired of you beating us.
That's all I'm saying.
You said Dub on your
Come sit over here next to me, man. You take these $20 million. Come sit over here next to me.
All right, so that's Dub.
Damn, Ant got us undefeated so far.
L. No. L.
There it is.
We picking these Titans, man. We trying to pay y'all.
That's a dub. Dub. No.
Fat ass Dub.
The fattest.
Should have beat him last year.
We should have beat him last year. Yeah, Dub. Hey, we done took. Look, come on, bro. Stop. We took their whole defensive line. Ain't nobody worried about them. I'm gonna say that's an L. That's an L because of the elements.
A close L. The L's are gonna be close, I think.
Yeah, that's a close L. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dub. No, man. I'm gonna have us losing that one too. Dub.
Ain't no doubt about it.
Ain't no doubt about it. Dub.
We sweeping these some bitches.
We sweeping them niggas.
So, Ant, what you got? 14-3.
No defense and Evan Kamara gonna be behind balls.
All right, Sam. I think we already. I think we know already, but just for kicks and giggles.
15-2, and the 2 being the Jets and the Vikings.
Jets and Vikings. All right, so that's the Vikings. What the Vikings were? Week 9.
5.
Week 9.
9, yeah.
And the Jets, week 13. All right, there
I can
y'all
see that.
have it.
I can see that. I can see Justin Jefferson going up top on this.
There y'all have it. So chat, y'all tell us what y'all think about our first look predictions. Now, things change. Things change.
Yeah.
You know, training camp got to come around. There's some cuts got to be made. It might get some more moves made in trades or
We
free
reserve the
agency or
right to
whatnot.
revisit this.
We reserve the right to revisit this. But at first glance, everybody on this panel got this team competing for a playoff home game. A playoff home game. Everybody up here got us compete for,
Hey,
and like we said, on paper, that's what this team should be.
Yep.
But let's see what we got in the chat. D. Coleman say 11 and
Everybody
6.
in the club getting tips.
William Hammond said 15 and 2. ATL Leo said 12 and 5.
Where in the hell you see 5 losses at?
Yeah, I don't know what you see 5 off
now look at all them 11 and 6 in
Five.
there. Look at all them.
11
We
and
got them
6.
folks
11
about
and
11 and
6.
6.
Oh, with injuries. These always said with injuries, 11 and 6.
D. Coleman said 11 and 6.
25,
D.
25,
Lawton said 11 and 6.
15, 2.
William Hammond 15 and 2. And tell Leo he changed it to 13 and 4, y'all. He changed it to 13. CG2K. He said 14 and 3.
I can respect folks saying 4 losses. They ain't losing no more than 4 games.
Nah, I
4
don't see
games
no more.
slip up.
Yeah, I
4
don't see
games
that.
slip up. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be I charge that to like injuries, like somebody said, like injuries or something, or some, you know what I'm saying, or the referee messing us up again. You know what I'm saying? How the
Or how
referee
long we
messed us
got to
up.
go before the break?
Sherman Wood, what you rolling up today? You missing a game. You done rolled up the wrong pack.
Hey, that's the old schedule.
You done rolled up the wrong pack, Sherman Wood.
We got 2 of them got the old schedule.
You done rolled up the wrong pack. Nick Gillian, he rolling up
We
with
calculate.
Sherman.
We calculate.
London and Bijan could be injured, and we would still go 13 and 3.
He meant 14. He meant 14.
I think he mean 14 and 3. Yeah.
Hey,
Either that or he's sitting over there with Sherman Wood.
D. Coleman got a point. This is what I was saying. That New York, that Detroit, and Jacksonville back to back is tough. That's a tough matchup. Detroit and Jacksonville back to back. You got 2 high-powered offenses. Two
now we
high-powered offenses.
Detroit lost a lot of defense. They got a lot of new defensive pieces.
and they got suspended players for gambling and staff members suspended for gambling and all of that. Yeah, the dub.
Yeah, and they I know they replaced Swift
cream and
with
chicken?
I know they replaced Swift with Montgomery, David Montgomery. I mean, yeah, not Swift, but Jamal.
Jamar. And they still got David Montgomery.
But they still have Swift and Montgomery in the backfield. And
No, they traded Swift.
No, they traded Swift. Swift in Philadelphia.
They traded Swift. Swift is in Philly.
So they got Dave Montgomery and they got the young boy.
Yeah.
Okay, Gibbs, right?
Yeah.
Dave Montgomery is a solid. He's a solid like possession back. Like he ain't never ran for less than 800 yards. But he's not exactly your bell cow type back. He's not exactly he's not an every down back.
But he came from Chicago though. Well, they didn't. They had to choose between him and Justin Fields. They ain't know who was gonna run the ball.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying?
to come to his defense, they should have chose him more, but they chose Justin Fields more. He would have been 1,000-yard rusher if they would have gave him the ball more in Chicago. Like I said, he ain't ran for less than 800 yards in a season since he's been in the league. So he's a solid back. Gibbs is a guy that he can mentor pretty well. But he's unproven. Just like our young buck, unproven. But we got a top 3 rushing attack already. That's the difference.
Top two,
and I ain't number 2.
Top 2. We got
because there was only one team that was better than us on the ground last season, there, bro.
And that was Mr.
Two teams better than us.
Yeah, we was third.
Baltimore, and Chicago.
Chicago and Baltimore.
With the 2 running quarterbacks.
Baltimore was only about 2 yards. 2 yards.
Yeah, it was about 1 yard actually. About 1 yard.
1 yard. Oh, okay, well.
But 2-1. Same thing. So, hey man, we gonna get ready to wind this thing on down. They got Champagne Confessions going on right now over on Champagne Confessions channel on YouTube right now. Maggie T and Key and the crew. We gonna transition over there, so we ask y'all to transition over there as well. So we gonna go around the horn. I'm gonna put on a little going out music because that's what I like to do.
I'm still in bases with your bitch, dusting off
Oh.
pussy.
Yeah.
Close us out, my guy. Go ahead and get your last remarks.
All right. So I want to leave y'all off with something simple, smooth, and sensational, like the quiet storm. Say it with me. When not, when not.
All right, I get that what he giving y'all. Big Will.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Big Will.
Hey, man, you already know, man. Find me at Will the Georgia Reaper right here on YouTube or doing any other content with his AFN family, man. ATL all the way, you hear me? And your haters already know what you can do.
Yes, sir. OG, triple OG.
Yes, sir. Yes. Tune in all the time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. OG Big Sam on YouTube. I'm a fill-in panelist everywhere from here to Cooler Talk, Friday Night Madness. Grumpy OG's coming soon. Be on the lookout. Let me see. Unholy Alliance member. Yes, we have a collective unit over here. This is how we do it. With the info. We punch in the mouth with the stats. We push upside the head with the stats. And we put the foot in your ass with the truth.
Yes, sir.
Already.
Red Bob.
Yes, Thirsty.
And you already know who I am. It's your boy Blackberry Rex. No C, just the K. Check me out right here on YouTube. If you're on the AFN side, I ask that you go to my channel, Blackberry Rex. That's Blackberry no C, just the K. Hit that sub button, hit that like button. Check me out on Twitch, same tag on Twitch. Check me out on Twitter, same tag on Twitter. Hey, and if you're reading the bottom of the screen, we do take donations to make this show great. Anything you donate, will go to making the show great. So,
Right.
with that being said, I want to thank my panel, everybody from my brother from the same mother, aka Smiley, aka Do It, aka Bonkers, aka hey. So Big Will say he bringing back Big Willie style. Hit him with it, Big Will.
No.
Get jiggy with it.
He called it though. He called it though.
Yeah, you caught me on guard when I wasn't expecting at the end. You got me.
Get jiggy.
My
In that
OG,
song.
Big Sam, one of the original OGs in the game. And hey, OG, plug what you got going on, you and Chauncey, that's gonna be coming in the near future.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be Grumpy OGs coming to you very soon. It's in the works. We're getting everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's in the process. Legitimate. It's gonna be up close. It's gonna be real tight. It's gonna be in your face. It's gonna be Grumpy OG. Get off my lawn, OGs. Yeah. This you know, everything's in the works. The conglomerate is in the works. You know, AFN, GSN, the conglomerate. This is how we doing. It's a network, people.
And keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth.
we ain't in overalls and duct tape over here. We doing it real.
Oh damn! And with that being said, it's just on the flip side. On dick. Shots fired, some bitch.